Ladies and gentlemen, Matthews here from M&F FOREX Traders. I'm back again with another beautiful video for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through, guys, the 10 lessons I learned from Trading with Joy by Bradford. So make sure you watch the rest of the video to find out what this book talks about and everything, so that you can find more insight about trading psychology and everything else. So let's just jump into it right now. So, the number one lesson I learned from the book is finding your why, right? So, understanding why you are trading. It's essential to identify your motivation and purpose. Is it purely for financial gain, or do you have other reasons such as fascination with the market or seeking new challenge? Knowing your why helps in maintaining focus and motivation. This is one of the most important questions, guys, you have to ask yourself, right? The book talks about finding your why. Why do you want to start trading Forex? Why did you start trading Forex in the first place? Because if you don't have a strong why, you can't last in this game, guys. This game requires you to have a really solid why. It can be to provide for your family. It can be to achieve like your deepest desire that you've had. Like, you really have to have that strong why, and it should not just involve yourself. It has to be bigger than you enough for you to be able to remain calm and persistent during those times when the market is going to beat you down. Because if it's all about you, trust me, you won't last very long in this game, and this book emphasizes this much. Remember, you guys, I'm just giving you some insight from the book, and if you'd like to check it out, I will link it down in my description. All right, so the second lesson I learned from this book is starting with a clean slate. All right, so it says it's important to let go of the past failures and negative experiences. Trading requires a fresh mindset, free from burden of the previous mistakes. This helps in making rational decisions rather than emotional ones, right? So trading in itself is an ongoing process, guys. It's very dynamic, and it will keep on changing. So it's important for you to restart, reset, and refocus every now and then, because if you don't do that, guess what? You're going to always carry the burden from yesterday and to the following day. It means that you are always going to start on a bad note, because the market can be like that sometimes. So it's important for you to start afresh and find what is it that you can do that helps you put yourself in that particular mindset where you feel like you are starting all over again, right? So it's important for you to start from a clean slate. Like, if I can give you an example from Tom Hogarth, The Best Loser Wins, he talks about a scenario where every trade that he takes, and if the trade goes either into a profit or a loss, guess what he does? He gets a plain paper where he had written that particular trade, and he burns that plain paper. It means that whatever happened before that particular trade, guess what? It's all behind, and he doesn't care what happens in the past. So you're always starting from a new clean slate. It's very important for you to actually do that, because if you don't do it, you're always going to come to the market with the previous baggage, which is going to affect what the market is going to do to your account at that particular time. So it's really important that you start with a clean slate every time you come in the market. Very important. All right, so another lesson I learned from this is to always develop a trading plan, guys. This is very obvious, and if you've been trading for any length of time, you have to have a trading plan, and I've talked about this at length several times. So having a well-defined trading plan is crucial. This plan should outline your strategies, risk management rules, goals, and sticking to a plan helps maintain discipline and consistent in trading. Guys, without having a plan in place, you can't make it long term. That's the truth, guys. You can't make it long term without you having a proper plan. And remember, a proper trading plan has your strategy, it has risk management, and also it has trading psychology as part of the plan. You know, everything has to be laid out, and I always encourage you guys to make sure that you have it printed out, so that if it's possible, when you're just starting, you have to read it on a regular basis so that you understand your strategy and what your plan is every time, so that when it's time for execution, you are just executing without really thinking twice about it, because you already know what you're going to do as the market opens. So it's very important for you to have a plan in place. Remember, failure to plan is planning to fail. So make sure that you actually have a plan every time, and this book emphasizes this much for us to actually have a trading plan every time we actually get involved in the market, because without having a plan, you are competing against the most intelligent and thoughtful individuals out there. So that you can't just wing it, swing it, and think that you can just become consistently profitable without the proper knowledge. All right, and on this is very important. Make sure you have a trading plan. The other lesson I learned from here is patience is key in trading. All right, so it's not just about finding the right opportunities, but also waiting for them. A patient trader also avoids impulsive decisions and waits for setups that meet their criteria. Guys, patience is one of the most important attributes you can have as a trader. Like, for a trader, you really need to have patience, guys. For example, right, you have to analyze your currency pairs, and then you have to look for those particular setups that you're looking for in the market. Apart from that, you have to wait for the market to come to your entry areas. You have to wait for the entry signal and then execute. After executing, you have to wait for the price to actually enter, actually go all the way to your take profit. That requires you to be very patient, because if you're not patient, guess what? You can't last in this game, guys. It's very important, and this book really emphasizes this in a deeper way right here. So you guys, it's absolutely important for you to have the patience to actually be able to trade. Otherwise, you can't make it long term. Trust me, without this attribute, you can't make it. And this one thing I like about this book is that this book actually images trading with spirituality, right? It brings these things together, because you and I understand that trading has the spiritual aspect that you have to tap into, right? No, now we always talk about meditation, right? Mindfulness. All those are spiritual aspects that you have to actually tap into, because you have to find a way of keeping yourself calm under pressure, because trading is not easy, guys. Trading is not easy, and things like patience, these are not easy things, guys. You have to be patient and disciplined in order for you to become a consistently profitable trader. And I'm glad that Trading with Joy really covers that in details, right? So let's go to the other lesson I learned from this really wonderful book right here by Bradford, right? So, handling losses with grace. Guys, if you've been watching our channels, I've talked about this several times. So losses are inevitable in the market, and how do you handle them? How you handle losses define your success. It's important to accept losses and learn from them, and not let them affect your emotional state or your future trades. Guys, if there's anything guaranteed in the market, is that you are going to lose. That's guaranteed 100%. So the most important thing is to actually prepare yourself for losses. You have to come to the market preparing to lose, because if you don't lose, guess what? If you don't know how to lose, you can't make it long term, because that's one thing that's guaranteed with 100% certainty. You are going to take losses. So how you respond to them is what's going to define you. It's very important that you know how to handle losses. Handle losses with grace, because losses are inevitable, guys. You can't handle anyone that tells you they don't lose. They are bluffing. They are lying to you, because they're most likely trying to sell you something and all that. You are going to lose, and you are going to lose. Really think about that. So what do you have to do? You come to the market prepared and learn how to lose, right? There's not so much out there that prepares us on how to lose in the society. Most of things that we actually learn, we're always trying to learn things about how to win, how to become winners and all that. But the moment we lose, we kind of look down on ourselves, which is really not the case, because losses are inevitable in the market, and you don't judge yourself on a trade by trade basis. You're always looking at the larger sample size, right? So it means that even if you have a 80% win rate, it means that there's that 20% that you're going to lose. And it doesn't mean that if you have a strategy with an 80% win rate, it doesn't mean that you're going to have 80 wins and 20 losses. The trades are going to come to you in a random fashion, so you don't know when the losses are going to come, but you have to expect them, right? It's very important that you expect these losses, because if you don't, trust me, you can't last in this game. So that's really important, that this book actually emphasizes our ability to handle losses, like learning how to lose with grace. Really important stuff, guys. All right, continuous learning. So this is in chapter 9, right? Continuous learning. So the trading world is dynamic, and continuous learning is essential. This could be through books, courses, and learning from other traders. That are staying updated with the market trends and new strategies can give you an edge. Guys, the market is so dynamic, and as such that if you just stuck with what you knew 10 years ago, guys, it becomes, those things that you knew 10 years ago becomes useless. You have to continuously educate yourself. You have to continuously learn. Otherwise, you won't be consistently profitable in the market. It's really important that you keep on learning, keep on feeding your mind so that you don't lag behind. Because if you stop evolving, you die. You have to continuously evolve. Find a way of evolving. Like he says, either buy books on courses that interest you, buy courses, learn from videos, learn from mentors. It's really important. Have yourself a group where you're able to learn from each other. Very important stuff. It's really important, and I cannot overemphasize these points right here. Right, so let's go to the next point right here: maintaining a positive mindset. So a positive mindset greatly influences your trading performance. It involves focusing on your progress, celebrating small wins, and staying optimistic even during tough times. So you have to find a way to actually keep yourself positive, right? There are a lot of things that you have to actually encounter in the market. So how are you going to be able to actually remain calm when those down times come? So you have to find your peace. Where are you going to find your peace? So others find their peace in the gym, others find the peace meditating, others find their peace reading the Bible, others find their peace doing different things. So you have to find a way of maintaining your composure during tough time, because if you don't, those bad weeks, bad days are going to take a toll on you, and that's the reason why most people end up giving up in the market, because you don't really have a positive mindset. For trading, you really have to have a positive and balanced mindset in order for you to be a consistently profitable trader, guys. That cannot be overemphasized. So connecting with fellow traders, right? So connecting with fellow traders, build a network of fellow traders, can provide support, insight, and shared experience. It helps in staying motivated and learning from others' successes and mistakes. This is a more reason why we started this channel right here, and we have other groups. It's because it's important for you and I to remain connected, because trading can be a lonely, very lonely game. Therefore, you need to have a community that you're going to actually interact with, you're going to share ideas with. It's very important that you do that. Hence, we have our YouTube channel, we have our Facebook channel, we have a Facebook page, we have our Instagram page. We also have our Telegram communities, of course, because it's really important that these groups are there so that you keep yourself in check every now and then, because the market can be ruthless sometimes, guys. The market can be ruthless. at times. So it's really important that you find yourself a group that you're going to actually keep you accountable and strong every time. Really, really important stuff right here. All right. So spiritual and emotional balance. So trading is not just a technical endeavor, but also an emotional and sometimes spiritual journey. So balancing these aspects can lead to a more fulfilling trading experience and help in making better decisions. And I've talked about this. You have to find a way of keeping yourself calm and emotionally balanced in order for you to remain in this game for a long time. And for you to remain to maintain the longevity that you need in the market, you need a way to neutralize yourself. So it can be doing meditation, it can be doing mindfulness, it can be involving in yourself in exercises, it can be swimming. Whatever you are going to be comfortable with, you have to do that, because guys, it's not easy. You have to find a way of maintaining your composure when the market is really irrational sometimes. It's really, really important, because really trading is a spiritual aspect. It has a spiritual aspect that you have to tap into in order for you to remain calm and collected. Otherwise, that's the reason why most people end up quitting and all that. It's really, really tough, guys. So spreading love, spreading joy and knowledge. So the ultimate goal of trading with joy is not only to find a personal success, but also spread that joy and knowledge to others, mentoring new traders, sharing insight and contributing to the community can be rewarding. So find what you're comfortable with. Like you've seen so far, if you looked at our YouTube channel, we have uploaded over 400 and this will be like 406th video, right? 406 videos so far. Why? Do you think if I wasn't really passionate about sharing the knowledge that I know, do you think I'd have been posting this content consistently? No, right? So you have to find something that you love doing, find something that you find joy in. And if you are like me and you have a passion for something like trading or any other thing, find a way of sharing your knowledge with the people around you, and by doing that, you're going to keep yourself connected to the community, and it can really be rewarding. You know, I really get happy when I see someone from YouTube telling me how my free videos have actually changed their life, how it has actually changed their perspective on trading. That for me is really, really why I post these videos right here. The likes and the views are cool, but really it's the reward that I get from people that come to me after watching my videos. That's really what actually, this is why I do that, right? So it's really, really important that you find your why and all that, guys. These lessons encapsulate the holistic approach of the book by Bradford towards trading, combining technical skills with emotional and spiritual growth. Guys, I cannot emphasize the importance of you having this book in your arsenal, right? This has become one of my favorite trading psychology books because it has really opened my mind into the spiritual aspect of trading that I wasn't really tapped much into. So it's really important that you also really look for this book, guys. The link down in the description will take you to this particular book. Make sure you purchase it for yourself so that you are going to tap into your spiritual aspect and connect with your trading. It's really, really, really important, guys. Remember, down in the description you're going to find this book. If you're interested into buying this particular book, I highly recommend this book for your trading psychology. You know, I'm a fan of trading psychology because without it you can't make it long term, guys. So remember, check the first link in the description and for you to be able to get this book right here. You guys, I hope you found value in this video. If you have, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section. Until next time, goodbye.